Happy New Year! On today's program, Brenda Lynn Martin interviews a veteran about his journey to becoming 101 years old. And we'll see how one man's act of kindness is making a difference in the lives of children in the Philippines. Then we'll learn how the Prem Rawat Foundation's Food for People program is changing the lives of people in Nepal. After that, we'll see how achieving the UN Sustainable Development Goals can create a better world for everyone. And we'll hear why members of the military have become veterans for peace. Finally, we'll hear the inspiring song Stand Up Together by Unity Earth.
Buzzy,
Hey.
it's been a pleasure.
Until the next
This is Brenda Lynn
time.
Martin with Positive Spin TV with positive news.
Hi, this is Brenda Lynn Martin with Positive Spin TV, and I'm here with Coy Satterwhite, who actually happens to be a neighbor of mine, and he is 101, just turned 101, and he's going to tell us about his journey to be 101. Okay, Coy?
Okay, I'm born in Arkansas. The poor farmers that toiled soil from a black. Worked I finally graduated from high school in 1940. I spent 3 more years just working around in farm labor where I could find. Finally joined the Marine Corps in 1943 and went to boot camp at San Diego. Bypassed hunting and feeding ground on the farm. Taught me how to use a gun. I wound up with going to sniper school. Become a sniper, and from a sniper, which completed that education, went over as a replacement into the 22nd Regiment, Marine Regiment, and we joined up with a full outfit when we came from the department. We went to invasion of Guam, and cleaned, and I survived that one. Ready to go to another invasion, we went to Okinawa. I was wounded on Okinawa, and we landed in Okinawa the first day of May. And we walked on the beach without any bother, without any resistance. And a sniper found me before I found him. And he cut me.
Wow.
And from there, medics have to credit for saving my life because it was 45 months before I got out of the camp. In the meantime, I traveled across from Guam, from the hospital ship to Guam, to Pearl Harbor. While I was in the hospital, I got a leave, a convalescent leave, they call it. And I was out for 30 days, I go home. And at that time, I courted Lynn. The time that month was over, we were engaged to be married. So we spent, it was a good marriage, I guess. We spent 73 years together
Wow.
before she died.
Nice.
Well, getting back when I was discharged, I had to find something to do, so I went to a tech. That encouraged me to enroll at the University of Missouri. I went 2 years at the University of Missouri, but that time I used up all the GI Bill I had that 4 years of that training on the road.
Wow. So can you tell the audience how you made it to 100? What would you tell people how to make it to 100?
If you're active, very active, physically and mentally. So you've got to, the next thing is your diet. You don't smoke, don't overdrink, don't get too fat.
There you go. There you go. That's
And
great.
we cooked, and mostly we did not eat much prepared foods. We cooked everything from scratch through all.
Great.
Lynn and I, we worked together in the kitchen. That's why after she died, I was able to do my own cooking by myself.
Good for you.
Yeah, so working together with her, we got learned how to cook. I picked up golfing when I was 80 years old. My son-in-law gave me a set of golf clubs.
Yep. One of a kind.
That's where I started at 80.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the game. We got back to California. They had a game going called bocce ball. I joined the room there and I from bocce ball.
He's an amazing man.
And,
And we have to say goodbye now.
Yeah.
Positive news.
Good morning all. This is Will from Black Men in the Village. For those who are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You're gonna like this channel. Y'all see the beauty behind me? For those who've been around, thank you. This is gonna be a short video, so let me show you guys where I'm at. So it's 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm up here at the top of the school. So for those who are new, this is my village right here. Village has two sides. Then it's another side over there. You have to go down some stairs there. I'm at the school. This is the elementary school for all the kids in the village. You see some kids there now. Village here. The water's out there. Behind the village is mountains. No way to get in the village but by boat. But this is why I come in the mornings. I usually get here earlier than this and the kids are not here. Thanks to Mr. Six-Toe. We're gonna dedicate this video to Mr. Six-Toe. Sent a little gift for me to treat the kids in the school. So we're gonna treat all the kids in the school this morning after I get them running. Hey! You guys want a snack? Come on, let's go get a snack. Let's go over there. Yeah. Come on, everybody, you too. Everybody. All right. Everybody. So Mr. Six told you, you're gonna put a lot of smiles on some faces today. Look at all the smiling faces.
Pwede na mo din sa iba.
They got a secret going on over there. Them two. But them two right there got a secret. What grade? What grade is this? First grade, second grade, third grade? Grade 4? Who's smart? Who's the smartest? 4 times 6. 4 times 6. All right. He said 24. 4 times 4.
16.
Oh my goodness. That guy is smart. Now this time, you don't say it. Don't tell the answer. 6 times 3.
18.
Good job. She said 18. We got another one. You haven't had a snack, go get one. If you had one, you gotta wait. Oh, she want fishbowl?
Didi ka, B.
All right, so far we at count 90. We treated 90 kids this morning. Look at the view you get right here from inside the school. This the back of one of the school buildings. Look how beautiful and gorgeous it is, you guys. This is paradise. And it's not expensive. That's Belair Island across the waves. Kids gotta get ready now for school. They in line for assembly. We got like 100 and we ended up with 110 kids at the first spot and 80 kids at the second spot. So that was a total of 190 kids. So we made a lot of kids happy this morning. That's what we do here. So you guys go ahead, spread the word, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, especially hit the like button because the more likes we get on these videos, it get out to more people. All right, you guys, so we'll be coming again with you soon with some more videos. And this one just was short and sweet about the kids. All right, you guys, peace out. Black men in the village, love you.
Government has declared a climate emergency. So there's been green
know for sure is automation is not going to stop. What they're doing there is not democracy.
Don't do this. When I'm stressed and worried, what often helps is to make a to-do list. Getting my thoughts down on paper, writing everything that needs to get done, then working away at it. Yeah, much better. Well, that's how I like to describe the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. A big to-do list that the world came up with because, honestly, the world feels kind of stressed and worried right now. Where do I even begin? How about climate change and sea level rise for starters? Or automation replacing human jobs? Or the continued degradation of our environment, endemic poverty, growing inequality, and see now I'm all stressed out again. So to spare you from another the world is ending kind of video, let me summarize it this way. There are a lot of complicated issues causing uncertainty about the world's future, and the Sustainable Development Goals are honestly one of humanity's best attempts at putting it all down on paper. Okay, at this point I should probably tell you what's in this thing. So the Sustainable Development, I'm just going to call them the SDGs from now on. The SDGs came out of a 2015 conference of the United Nations in New York. Barack Obama was there. Shakira sang a cover of John Lennon's Imagine.
Imagine this, no heaven.
Which was alright. But most importantly, representatives from 193 countries came together and agreed on a plan to address our uncertain future. 17 goals for the world to achieve in 15 years, or by 2030, covering some of the most pressing issues facing the world today. Those goals became the the SDGs. And these are big goals. They include things like ending poverty, creating affordable and renewable energy for everyone, and sustaining our oceans. Those 17 goals are divided into 169 targets, which are then tracked through 232 indicators. I know it looks complicated, but how it works is pretty simple. Let me demonstrate. So the goal, end poverty in all its forms everywhere, includes the target, eradicate extreme poverty, which is defined as living under $1.90 a day. And the indicator is counting the number of people that fall into that category. Or think of it this way. The goals are the destination, the targets are how we're getting there, and the indicators are the compass, measuring whether we're on the right track or not. Anyways, all that was 4 years ago. So how are we doing on these goals today? Well, frankly, not amazing. According to the UN's latest report, no country is on track to meeting all the goals. And for goals like climate action, life below water, and life on land, we're actually falling way behind. But on top of that, there seems to be a much more fundamental challenge to the SDGs right now. A challenge to what these goals represent: international cooperation, countries working together to address global issues. There's been a lot of pushback to that idea recently.
We reject the ideology of globalism, and we embrace the doctrine of patriotism.
The British people have voted to leave the European Union. Well, I have to say, you're not laughing now, are you?
To a certain extent, I think that's understandable. When there's uncertainty about the world, people can also turn to uprooting our institutions and taking matters into their own hands. And that's why I think the SDGs are so important now more than ever, because they remind us that sometimes international cooperation is essential. These goals address issues that implicate the entire planet, regardless of borders or jurisdictions. Truly transformative change in these fields will only happen when everyone works together. So with that in mind, here's my proposal. If you, like me, are feeling stressed and worried about the future, I invite you to really find yourself in the SDGs. To start, check out the goals. There are tons of websites explaining what the goals are, but one of my favorites is sdgtracker.org. I'll link it below. Knowing the SDGs is really half the battle here, because chances are you or someone you know is already doing something about them. In Canada, the BC Council for International Cooperation launched the Movement Map, an online map where groups can identify themselves and how their work fits into the SDGs. Currently, it's found over 10,000 organizations across the country that are helping achieve these goals, also linking that below. And if you want to do something about the SDGs yourself, well, here are a few easy examples. If you're a dude, clean up the house more often to help the world achieve Goal 5 by bringing more balance to the share of unpaid care and domestic work between genders. If you live in a city, advocate for better transit in your community to help meet Goal 11. Or if you've got some spare change, help raise $100 billion annually from 2020 onwards for the Green Climate Fund and help the world meet Goal 13. Like I said, super easy stuff. My final ask is to be an advocate for what the SDGs stand for, because this isn't just a to-do list. It's an idea that at the end of the day, we're all global citizens sharing one planet. And when we work together, we can accomplish incredible things, maybe even transform the world.
Much of the American public is insulated from the realities of military life and warfare. A very high proportion of people serving in Congress who've never served in active duty, and yet these are the people who are making the decisions to send people off to war. As my grandfather said, guys like me get sent to war. It's not those politicians who are fighting the wars. My grandfather also gave me the title of my book. Well, I profile a very small number of veterans in the book. I want to get in depth into a very small number of stories, and I purposely designed this so that I would have one story from each war, starting with World War II.
The war was over and everybody wanted to buy me drinks and buy the, because I was like a hero, I felt uneasy because I used to say, why are these people buying these things for me after I killing all these, that's nothing to be proud of. I felt a little guilty, but I didn't really know.
So it's one of the things that really struck me about the stories that I tell in Guys Like Me is the ways in which these military veterans turned peace activists are so committed to not just reconciliation with former enemies, but really talking about former enemies as fully human beings.
I don't know why they're patting us on the back. You killed all these sons, brothers, people that were loved by everybody else. You didn't even know them. You go and kill them? What kind of a person are you to do something like that?
Some people might view peace activists as weak, as perhaps effeminate, as perhaps advocating that the United States should be weak. My experience of interviewing and spending time with veterans who are peace activists is that they are among some of the strongest people that I've ever met. They are exhibiting a certain type of bravery that to me is exemplary, and I think serves as an example of a redefinition of strength, that we can be strong in advocating for justice, strong in advocating for peace, strong in advocating for a world where nations treat each other as equals and are not bullying each other. To me, that's a new form of heroism that is not the kind of heroism we see in the movies about war, but is the kind of heroism that in this day and age we need a lot more of.
We Aboriginal people are universal. Our dreaming doesn't separate heaven from earth, as we are connected to the universe from the ground, our mother, to the trees, to the animals, to the sky, to the stars, to the sun and the moon.
I can hear their calling as they ride through me their song, and I can feel their spirits as they're singing me back home to travel across the land of our people still so strong to take it either back to where he belongs. So let's stand up together. Bring your totems to our fire. Let's stand up together and bring the spirit back to life as we place them in the sand. Like the eagles, they're so high. Let's stand up together as our tribes all unite. UNITY, spells of unity. UNITY.
We are born with connection to our ancestors through our blood. Our hearts beat the same whether or not we are conscious of it. Our ancestor spirit carries it and is connected to our spirits, just as every generation before. Our blood and our spirit is our key, not the colour of our skin.
One by one we'll take it to the top. A message from our dream. Till we get there, we won't stop. Won't you sing with me, my sister? Yes, sing with me, my friend. Sing with me, my brother. Sing it to a brother, man. As one till the end. Let's stand up together. Bring your totems to our fire. Let's stand up together and bring the spirit back to life as we place them in the sand. Like the eagles, they're so high. Let's stand up together as our tribes all unite. Well, U is for universal unity, and negotiations for peace are necessary. I is instill international integrity to turn the tides of tyranny. Why? 'Cause that's the way it should be when we all stand together universally.
Close your eyes and imagine it. Feel it as your spirit comes into consciousness. Connect to your ancestors. No matter where you are, you will always have your connection to your country and your ancestors, as your ancestor spirit will never leave you. Trust in it and let it guide you. We are all brothers and sisters in the global community. Let us unite. Justice, peace, harmony for all.
Let's stand up together. Bring your totems to our fire. Let's stand spells of unity, UNITY.
Thank you for watching Positive Spin. This show is made possible through the generosity of the Patty and Jack Wright Foundation and the Prem Rawat Foundation. Watch us on Free Speech TV, watch and subscribe to our previous episodes on YouTube, and follow us on Facebook and other online platforms. I'm Bill McCarthy. Stay safe and healthy, and remember, everyone can create their own positive news.